she loves me more.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No. Her sister.
Oh my god, this is so
yeah.
Her
awkward.
sister, who looks exactly like her as well, lives in the exact same place with the exact same manager.
Hey Wrangle, here we go. 8x8, here's your future players with Small Boy, Luyu, BTR Kevin, and there's also Cream. Kind of, well, everybody sees Small Boy stats, but they have no chicken dinner for Small Boy, even though he got one of the best fragmentaries for in terms of damage.
Oh yeah, this is just nasty. You show everyone with a chicken dinner except for Resurgence. This will fire them up, definitely. They're like, hey, we gotta get at least one on the scoreboard today. That's definitely what they want. But also, before that, let's also thank our lineup of observers as well. XCYR and, oh, I did learn how to say his name. It's Nye. Just say Nye, that's
Nye?
fine.
Alright, no
Nye.
worries.
Yeah, it's
I
Nye from
prefer
now on.
NGK, sounds strong.
Top cast inside. Thank you.
Alright, let's talk about the flight path here for El Clasico map itself. It looks pretty neutral so far, a little bit towards the northern side of the map, so getting to Malta Power and Malta itself is going to be a lot harder, especially for Bapak, who usually goes out of their way just to get to Malta Power.
Oh well, even though they kind of have a long journey to go on to, but if they got themselves some vehicles, it will be a-okay. But if the circle actually just happened to be there, I think it's a big win, even though they have a long journey going on. So we have to wait and see for the first circle. But Net, on the other hand, I don't see them anywhere in the map.
Where did Net go? Usually they go for Sunovka military base, but it
This
looks
is
like they
interesting.
looks like they're dropping somewhere else this time around.
That's what I said, because they don't seem... Nobody actually dropped by around Novo as well. Bigetron, are they changing their plans here too?
They are.
It's possible as well, because they normally go until the military base, but they don't go that far. So they'll be in the main island for now, but just look at this. H2O looks like they're really near Tara. Tara will just pass by. No big engagement so far. Kaya with our all favorite, Pengu is our all favorite Uzi, guys.
Micro Uzi has been dominating the close
You kind of
quarters.
miss UMP, right?
I do. I remember where UMP could basically do everything until they nerfed it, but you know, big deal.
There's a lot of saltiness in there.
Oh yeah,
I can sense it miles away.
my free wins.
Okay, back to Yasnaya. We're having a WoW as well. If I'm not mistaken, is Tara there? Yeah, right? No, FV, Unbeatable, sorry. FV. Speaking of FV, they were really a mess last game.
Yeah, absolutely agree. They're really a mess. So they really need to shake things up. I'm not sure what should they do. They probably need to just refocus again, because I think it felt like more of a lack of focus, that you can just walk into the middle of a fight and say, shoot me. So and you could be like alone being the scout, but then again you choose to take that fight all alone. I think it's just down to focus, really.
Yeah, just trigger discipline as well. I don't know. I would say FB a little sloppier today compared to their previous outcomes. But let's look at Impunity, because this is another team that hasn't won a chicken dinner, hasn't necessarily been doing too well overall. But you can definitely see the progress that they're making every single time they go into game, where they get higher and higher, and sometimes get very close to a chicken dinner during the scrims and even outside of the scrims.
Okay, can I point out something here? I really want to see Weak Sauce from Punity, Xiao Boy from Resurgence, as well as, who was it again? One more person that looked really alike with each other. It was Bigetron Kevin. All three of them, if you put them all together lining up, I think you might mistake them as like siblings. Because they look alike a lot each other, like really, I'm not even kidding.
I wonder if they changed jerseys with each other and sat in each other's seats. Like, would people notice?
I think I want to take picture with all three after that. But Bart, I think all around for Bapak, they have quite decent numbers for all four members in the team based on their gameplay itself. They have been super aggressive, and Bart always the one who supports and sometimes going in as a fragger or the bait himself. So in terms of this, the damage is not as high as the rest of the team, but he's being very patient and playing his role very well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Bapak, although we haven't seen him gotten a chicken dinner from the last round due to some unfortunate reasons, but overall they are performing fairly good. So I think Bapak, they're still in a good position. Same goes with Team Secret as well. All these teams, I would say that they're still consistent enough.
He
gonna
had-
disagree?
He
I
totally
wouldn't-
disagree.
No, I don't
the
totally.
moment it means that something is not right. No, spill it. Spill
Okay,
beans.
okay. So I'll spill the beans. Well, basically, I don't think that they're doing. I think they are getting consistently better. However, they've had a larger percentage of bad games than most teams, especially the invited teams, and they still haven't gone to the chicken dinner. And when they got really close with the chicken dinner, they messed it up. So it's like, when is Resurgence gonna bounce back, get a chicken dinner for themselves, and start playing consistent? I think that's the biggest question, because week 2 is the most important week of all.
Yeah, that's quite true. And jumping back to Team NoRecoil, we talk about no chicken dinners. They managed to land themselves the first chicken dinner for today as well, which is kind of a pleasing moment for everybody else. Look at that 0 turn into 1. That was amazing feeling. And they got themselves still on the first page there for overall standings. And finally got themselves 1 chicken dinner. We know they are kill volume is quite high, but look at that stats. Look at that stats, that grenade kill. Wow, can we hit 3-digit within this week?
I don't know, because grenade kills are still pretty hard. Usually it's with the knockdowns as well. I'm expecting a couple more pan kills. Hopefully we can make it into double digits just before the end of the week, but we're gonna have to wait and see till then. Let's look at this circle here, because right now it's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is a very neutral circle.
Yep. Very neutral circle, but at the same time,
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
oh, to you guys. But my eyes are just on BTR, Bigetron. I noticed that their playstyle is a little bit different as compared to when. Oh, just look at this. Voki looks like he's been knocked out. He's in trouble now. But they gave Iron Pro to the rescue there, and looks like they will try to save Voki. Y2K is not too far away. Voki is still in trouble. All the smokes go out, and Voki will climb towards the side of Iron Pro, and they will try to reset themselves.
Oh no, this is not looking good. This is really not looking good. Grim is making his way to the back side here, but keep an eye on the rest of the team. Small Boy is coming in. He might need to use his vehicle as cover, or at the very least get high ground for Overwatch. But you can see Effie, they're coming in for a very big push. Oh no, it looks like they don't want to. Oh, they don't want to commit to the fight. They're completely bailing out. They understand they have 2 members and they've already taken casualty in Kiddo. It ain't worth their time. Wow.
Oh, look at that flip just now. Almost toppled themselves. And that's a huge damage on that car as well. Look at this. In case you guys missed out the few games today. Dingoz won Miramar Angle on Bapak. RV Candy. The third match is NoRecoil. Secret won themselves for the last Sunhawk games. So now we are down on match 5 to the E-Wrangle. But that will explode very soon. Look at that clip. So Small Boy, I think a couple of more bullets might shot straight out explode.
Oh yeah, that's really close, but it's a really different style of play as we've seen FV before. FV before, they just go into the middle and take those shots, and well, a little bit questionable, but in this case they could have that 50-50 advantage, but they choose not to, and they choose to leave the compound. So looks like they got together and they discussed stuff clearly from their mentality, how they play it. They switch up their styles.
At the very least, they don't take any more casualties, okay? I think that's like the main thing, because they already lost a Kiddo, which is really unfortunate. However, they couldn't secure the next kill onto Resurgence as well. So therefore, do you really want to take that potential 3v4? I don't think they have the utility. So I do think it is a better decision to pull out and play for position for now, and maybe look to steal away a second place.
And that's the thing, not everybody is playing for position this week. There are some players going for kill volumes, and we do know that by next week, maybe they're going to play the position. There are teams that are rotating their playstyle like that. It won't be the same every single week. But back to Team Secret, who got themselves visualization on Bigetron, who happened to cross by. I don't think they will try to engage, but Team Secret, Yuhai just now reparked their vehicles, making sure it's not in the line of sight of Bigetron. Very smart move, because they know the moment Bigetron realize that they will charge right in. There's also one more team, FV, who happens to engage and challenge. But look at that. You know Bigetron, they will not give up easily. And when they challenge, they're really going to have to stick it up to their standard. Going to take the fight against Miss Rose Esports, who open in between. It's Secret and also Bigetron want to kill steal that away. Who got it first?
Oh, they may want to go for Fateh. Then Fateh is all alone, and Yuhai may just, I see the
he
pan
knows
up.
it.
I
He
see the
knows
pan
it.
up.
Get it of him. Give it to him. Get him. Get him. There we go. Another stack going on to the pan kills. Woo!
Wow, someone's real happy there.
Yeah, man, we're going to hit 2 digits. 10 pan kills. That's what I'm waiting for.
That innocent boy, he's not so innocent anymore.
He's got a heart of a killer.
quite sure. Bigetron, on the other hand, didn't go for the kills just now, but they still got Baby on this side of the map. So it will be Team Secret charging right in, or they will actually let this one go and let finish off by Bigetron for Team Rose Esports. Funny thing is, they have been going at it for some time. They don't want to engage with Team Secret, and they're trying to play a bit more safe for Bigetron now.
Yeah, I think they're a little hesitant here because knowing Team Secret can have certain moments where they can clutch really tough situations out. It's better to just look for team stragglers or people who are in the middle of their transition points. But let's look at Resurgence here as they currently deal with Squad 9, FV Unbeatable. It looks like they want to settle this once and for all.
And now looks like Alphard is trying to get the flank on. Shots being fired, but then, Alphard!
My God!
Wait a second! How far was that?
Okay.
Oh man!
What a shot! All right, it looks like Resurgence is still coming back to us, and it looks like FV have been knocked out of the sent back to the lobby. I'm shocked because I'm shocked, number one, that FV decided to come back and take Resurgence on with a member down. It looks like they were very confident to get that Venge kill.
Very unfortunate, the first team to be out. There goes 6 in placement already booked out for them, but Traitor, on the other hand, will get engaged by 2 teams. Interesting, there's H2O around the corner as well as none other than team. If I'm not mistaken, it was Rose Syndicate. Again, they still have a couple of members still surviving. Well, luckily enough, Bigetron did actually engage towards them after that casualties that go against Team Secret. But now, Pochinki is quite populated, as you see. And Nat, on the other hand, is rotating really late into the game. A little bit on the blue, but they are just crossing the bridge. The same goes for Bapak, the one that actually rotate only the 2 teams that are only left not inside the circle.
Yeah, not much gatekeeping happening, I would say, at this point. Everyone's just really focused on the middle of the circle, and we have seen that to be quite a trend throughout today as well. Lesser gatekeeping, everyone's just focusing on, okay, if it's the middle circle, if not, we'll come in a bit later when the blue starts to close in. So it's either one of this. No one really does any big gatekeeping unless maybe if there are those like bridge, but for the most part, just no gatekeeping today.
Is it wise for Tara to just hold this compound 4 of them on rooftop? I mean, like, yeah, Skull is like actually quite in the middle of the zone there, but it's not really centralized as much as Pochinki. But the moment there's so many teams flush you out of that building coming in from below upward, I don't think that's really a good place to hide with.
I think Tara have to make the call, like when they see somebody or if they notice a vehicle, everyone needs to look in that direction at the same time to potentially use all 4 of their firepower to blow up at least one of those vehicles to kind of even out the score. We have seen, plays where they jump from one floor to the other to try and get away from that, cornered mouse situation here. But let's look at RSG taking on Bapak here. Okay, looks like there is a little form of gatekeeping as Bapak did come initially from Malta Power to get their loot before going into the circle.
Well, yeah, that happens sometimes. They kind of the one that actually rotates super late, but oh my god, Rose Syndicate again, they happen to be clumped up again and again by so many teams. They're trying to stay it low. Jenny kind of stuck in a pit here, I'm sorry. I have to point it one out. But Traitor, on the other hand, kind of noticed there's the pre-fires that open up. H2O exposed themselves at the same time. The same goes for Traitor here. But I don't think everybody wants to leave their compound just yet. Everybody just locks onto it. But all of on the other hand, look at that. Bigetron managed to get one on Impunity.
Why is Bapak allowed to do this? They shouldn't be able to get their vehicles across, especially from 2 teams. And, Traitor is very aware that H2O is just across the street. So why is Bapak getting away with multiple vehicles, none of which have exploded? Probably one of them got hit by a bullet at most, but
nobody wants to leave their vicinity. Basically, everybody just wants to play with the structure, and nobody actually taking the guts to get out and making sure that they made a roadblock or something and just do something out of it.
They're in buggies. Come on, he's literally open top.
I didn't question that, you did. So
Well,
I don't want to say that, but yeah, that that kind of happened.
Okay. But anyway, it was so lucky for Bapak as well. They managed to get into that one house all together. So like you said, everyone's just hanging on to their location, including Atai 10K as well with his team. They are all in one location. Across them is Team Secret. So everyone's kind of in a stalemate for now, except for this. Team NoRecoil, Loyo. Oh, with a chance out to
my
Divinity.
God.
Looks like one of them have been knocked down. And oh, Loyo, you're just evil there. Just raining the shots on the Juggernaut. Will be taken out from this round.
Oh my god, it was Team NoRecoil bombarded them with so many raining of bullets, but Dingoz steal the kill. That was really cheeky to do, but Ajiti on this hand really happy they got extra points here and there because people just serve them the fish. Go eat our fish because we don't need the points.
This is so bizarre. Things shouldn't be happening like this. Like, oh, Bapak can go through 2 teams, no issues whatsoever. The moment they walk past Divinity, the moment a team walks past Divinity, they get gunned down straight away. Like, a little unlucky on all sides here. But let's look at Team NoRecoil, as again, they've already sent out their scout. And where is Team NoRecoil on the map? Southern side of the map as they rotate up, just a little below Pochinki here. But again, Dingoz, Divinity, as well as even one member of Impunity with H2O still haven't made it into the circle just yet. Ned is the only one who's most likely going to what's it called? Gatekeep. But Team Secret is on the other side, also putting fire into NetEsports.
The thing is, Team Secret is holding this high ground compound here. We're talking about Singles for Tara as well as Net. Everybody just walk into the hills. Bigetron already got themselves a visualization of wow, tunneling them down with their crosshair. But some of them still don't want to leave their compound. At this stage, like it or not, I think they should walk themselves up the hill ASAP. You have to move.
Yep, talking about walking up the hill, looks like Axis, they need to walk up the hill as well with Tara on the other side, but then again, Tara tried to hang it onto this area. We see them just jumping, just swapping in and out each other. Tara may want to go for, just behind them is actually Bigetron. And now looks like DivinityEsport will be the next one to go out as team number 15. 14 teams left.
Oh, Axis coming in as well. This is not looking good for Tara. Tara have to make a choice here because even if they go for Axis, Bigetron is more than so likely to go in for a full 4-man rush. So this is a rock paper scissors situation. But whoever throws out the first symbol is going to die.
Oh, but Tara, look at that. They are really hesitant about this. We have Net taking so many teams out of H2O. The Resurgence just arrived. They want to join in the fray. Axe is stuck in so many teams. Tara trying to take advantage of this as well. They tried to go in and for the frags, but it's so hard to land the shots on Liren got punished as well. And from the side here, Iron Pro got the visualization on the flanks. This is not doing great for those actually on top of that mountain. Bapak outplays themselves at 14th place?
Oh, 14th place. That is crazy. But now what's going to be crazier is that Iron Pro may go for the flank here. He does have Tara on one side. Iron Pro cooking up the grenade. Will make the toss here. Iron Pro with the toss of the grenade. Will he make a rush for it? Oh, that is nice. Iron Pro will make a second toss onto Tara. Will he go for it? And now Liren is down. Liz is the only one left. Oh my goodness. Iron Pro for another angle. He's been taken down, but then again the arm managed to get the revenge onto Iron Pro. One more to go. Y2K. Now he need to get out of trouble. Y2K now facing over each other.
Bigetron! They're coming in! Bigetron's coming out of their vehicles. It's the classic Bigetron rush. They push in really, really close by with one member going for a far right flank here with Kevin as well. This is becoming an absolute massacre.
Tara stuck in so many teams. Resurgence charging right from the flanks here. Bigetron watching them out from the back as well. And they have Axis in the front. Where are they gonna run? They're so stuck in between. They are no way out for Tara right now.
Oh, no way out now. Now Hydra looks like, oh no! Hydra will be knocked down by the side of RNG. That is amazing. Now Naim now trying to draw the grenades. 2 team members of Bigetron now are down. Muffin is still alive on top, just in front of you! And Naim with the shots will spray out and send them back to the lobby. Now RNG will want to approach. They are in a sandwich situation here at this moment. And now small one. And now managed to knock down one. And this massacre will continue.
Oh my God, Kevin finished off just now. And just now, 4 teams wipe. Axis just cleared the whole mess. And all the other teams are gonna be super salty.
What did I just say? It was a rock, paper, scissors situation. However, if someone shows their symbol, there can only be one winner, and you want to be the last one to show your hand. Oh, that is so unfortunate for these 4 teams. Honestly, nobody really wins from this situation except Axis.
Basically, that's a big win for them.
Oh, absolutely. We are down to circle number 5, but only 6 teams left. That's how much bloodshed has happened. And now we do see here that Net looks like they have a very good compound. They are still within the circle, mind you, so they're in the best position possible, at least until the next circle comes out. Team Secret may need to make a move for it, as well as Dingoz.
But I have a feeling Team NoRecoil have to butt in because Simbi is just at the corner of the map as well as Stewart. They are really low in terms of economy-wise because we can see they are quite late when it comes to healing. But Axis, on the other hand, they had a good run just now and they won for more. And it's just Team NoRecoil in front of them. They can just wipe them out if they want to. They are arise from the dead and actually woken up from their slumber. Suddenly, Axis is doing so great.
Yeah, Axis only with 1 casualty so far. Esports on the other side, but NoRecoil with 1 member left. They're just trying to make sure that their flanks are clear. They don't want to get wiped by just a random straggler or lose points and position for someone outside of the zone healing themselves up.
Yep, Team Secret generally is doing really well, but then again, looks like Yuhai will be taken down by Panda at the same time, and now Team Secret will need to save Yuhai, but it looks like they are still within this circle. Again, they are within the circle. Oh my goodness. And now one more team member just outside there. Look at Panda there.
Panda is solo playing, but he still have to make it hard for Team Secret. But there you go, Mesos trying to toss it on Simbi. He's the solo play for his team as well. There's also Team Axis on that side. If he engage, he will expose himself to the risk to Axis as well as Dingoz here. At the same time, Axis is already pre-fired himself on the other side of the hill. Across the hill, Mesos is still tossing the nades. This is really a tough time for Simbi, who's trying to stay quiet as much as he can.
Oh man, Team NoRecoil. I can't say too much about Simbi right now, but hopefully Axis do notice what's going on and look to push in Dingoz without touching Simbi. I think that's what Simbi is hoping for as of right now. Pendeng finally going down, and that just means that WoW is going to go back to the lobby, and Team Secret don't have to worry about their 6 anymore.
Oh, NoRecoil as well. Looks like they will go down. And now we are down to top 4 teams. Dingoz will try to get into the circle. And now they need to fend off against other teams as well. That's inside. Net is inside as well as... Oh, Team Secret is inside. Axis just need to come in from afar, but looks like the battle will be between Net and also Dingoz for now.
This is gonna be a massacre because most of the team have their own main move, but Appy just have to just go in so boldly. I don't know, is that a hero turn to 0? Because that's kind of a reckless thing to do, but they're making sure that they got themselves that positioning right in front of Team Secret, but really in a tough spot. So hard to play them. They just have to position themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. Dingoz is smashing them up all the heals at the same time actually feeding off to his Team Secret right behind them.
And I think right now Dingoz need to cover both sides. They don't necessarily have to take the kills at this point. They need to play for position because everyone has their eyes set on them because of the high ground. If you can make the teams fight against each other and look to pick them off. Oh! Dingoz actually take out Axis! Throw that plan out of the window. We want the kills!
Oh, we want the kills indeed, and now we're down to top 3 teams. They want the kills as well. All of them. Actually, we do see a Dingoz have 4 team members, Net have 4 as well, and Team Secret have 3. Everyone with a decent number of people. It can come down to anybody's game at this point. This is not going to look good for any of these teams.
Well, not really good. It's not really an option because they're actually at the top 3 right now. They are doing great, but Samzy trying to toss that nade here over Dingoz. Look at that, trying to cook it up on time, making sure it will land 1 or 2 at least. But Net on the other hand really playing the slope of a hill and happened to drop the airdrop right teasing in the middle of 3 teams here.
Oh, I love it when the airdrop just comes by. It's like, hey guys, it's me. It's me. I'm important. Look here. Look here. I give you cover and potentially better armor. But it doesn't really matter, does it, at this point in the game? It's too late.
Yeah, but Team Secret, Dingoz just opened fire against them. This giving off Net positioning as well as their actually... Well, information regarding how many teams being knocked here because there's only 11 players alive.
Yep, 11 players, but now the circle is going to move into the 7th circle really soon. We do see here Matoy has eyes on the team Dingoz. Matoy with a long shot. They try to go for the flank, it seems, but he's just using these vehicles as a cover for now. There's one vehicle left that's not blown up. He don't want to be in the wrong position at the wrong time.
Oh, look at the Dingoz kind of fan out for the rest of the team, and Team Secret is trying to do the same thing with opening up, popping up smokes there. Ned, on the other hand, still hoping and hovering around the edge of the circle, hoping that the circle will favor them while they actually hold on to this compound. I don't know if it's worthwhile to gamble it out, but like it or not, the circle made a judgment. Everybody was forced to fight themselves, crawling themselves a little bit on top of that hill there. Ned tried to throw the nades on Dingoz here, didn't hit anybody just yet. Macho just clipping anybody else with that mini 14. He got straight direct line of sight with nothing in between.
Wait, looks like Ned is going for a little bit of a push here. They're using their vehicles to get a little bit closer against the Dingoz, and the circle has once again favored the Dingoz. However, this time it might be a curse because now everybody wants to get that high ground hill. You can see Biu, he's crawling up real carefully, trying to look for Sans here because he's the only person who's got a flanking angle and line of sight of his team.
Oh, and Biu managed to get San into his crosshair, and now Matoy will ready.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
It's just a smoke. It's just a smoke.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's quite true. And Matoy trying to pin down more rest of the Dingoz here. But at the same time, this is giving a lot of advantage on that side because they are really not being engaged by it whatsoever. And Dingoz nuke down by next Samzy there. He managed to get one out. There's so many covers and smoke in between them. They try to rush, trying to get working around the corner. Samzy trying to reposition himself, but at the same time, Bibi is doing something on the flanks as well.
Oh, wait, hold on. iShots is actually right out in the open. Samzy, you didn't notice the edge of the smoke. He luckily spots him out with just his peripherals, takes down iShots, who is crawling. They do have enough time to actually go and pick him up, but that might be a little risky now because the rest of the teams are just so in the heat of the battle.
We are circle number 7 and we have 11 alive. This is madness here that's happening. Samzy tries to save Atai 10k, and now we do see here Lux here crawling onto the side of the Dingoz, and may want to go for the flank. Matoy as well may want to go for the flank onto Dingoz, but Matoy is just taking his time at this moment. He has a vehicle with him, but looks like the peak out spots nobody, and everyone is still in a stalemate.
iShot's kind of in a really hot predicament here. He needs to get up from the smoke, but Ned Luxy is already waiting in front of him. But Dingoz is really cluttered here. It's not doing great for the team because Team Secret as well as Nat is actually just cornering them. iShots, on the other hand, getting on the side of flank with Samzy and Luxy. Matoy being the bait out here. iShot will engage back, re-engage on Atai, who is really low on health. Matoy really needs somebody to help him. Biwi is actually the nearest. He popped the smoke on iShots, hoping that Biwi will save him as well. And iShot has literally no gear on him at all.
Yep, looks like everything was destroyed. Oh! Sans is going to be the next one to fall. iShots, he stood up at the wrong place at the wrong time. iShots was holding that angle, and now he needs to take out the rest of Ned because they're the only ones stopping him. Dingoz hit the 10-kill mark.
Oh, iShots now going to be the hero for Team Secret. He wants to do it. He needs to do it. iShots now. Looks like he's down to 50% health, and iShots will still have his crosshair onto the side of Luxy. Luxy now versus iShots, and Samzy on the other side trying to cover another angle. iShots will need to crawl it, but there's just too much open area.
And one more thing, iShot has nothing on him. Couple of taps is enough, more than enough. But Dingoz will be the next one to go down first. Luxy tried to reposition himself, remembering there's another one here just at the crook where nobody is actually watching. It's down to Team Secret versus Net, and now they go.
Oh, what a game so far. Net Brotherhood able to pull it out at the very end. The smokes ran out, unfortunately for the Dingoz, and the numbers advantage was just too much for Team Secret to handle.
And no gears. Yeah, a couple of shots is just literally just 3 bullets is more than enough to take iShots down just now. He almost got it, but he didn't manage to land the shots right on top of the Lux